Hello, cats. um, Good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Today we have three videos. Three videos, and I'll explain why. Because one is for Saint Valentine's, one is for Bulgarian's tradition of Trifon Zarezan, which is a tradition where we cut the grapes, plants tree, and we prepare it. And the third one is because today in Orthodox tradition we have the so-called Zadushnica, which is a time where I think it's called commemorate the dead, our past loved ones. So I'll have three videos today. Yeah. Which yeah, they will have three different messages, so feel free to watch all of them if you would like. I do want to point out something very important, and that is I'll be using my most favorite deck of all time, Tarot of Apocalypses, or Tarot Apocalypses. The packaging is back there, so yeah. But I love this deck because this is the first deck which had like 3D modeling, which I first like bought. And I remember when I bought it, it was such an amazing thing because this was the time when I met Hecate the first time. But I will give a brief description and go with the flow. Um, Maybe you're meeting someone for the first time. This will be the singles reading. So we'll have the singles reading, which will be for Trifon Zarezan. Then we'll have the Saint Valentine's Day, which will be for people who are already together. Um, and back to the topic. Back when I met Hecate at first, this was many years ago, I stumbled upon a video of Who's Hecate, and I don't know why I felt compelled to watch it, but I did. And what happened is I started studying the energetic field there. Back then, I was very new to all of this, and what happened is I bought this deck. I think the same day or the day after. And when I saw the moon card, which if it comes up, I'll show you, I was like, oh my god, this looks like Hecate. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I looked up the handbook and it said Hecate. And I was like, oh my god, the synchronicity. And back then, no one was talking about synchronicities. Like the spiritual community was not like nowadays where everyone's talking about astrology and numerology and just everything. Back then, it was, yeah. Today, I have so many different synchronicities. The first one being, um, spoke. I I saw this video online, which there was this woman, and she was saying, "What is the first thing which pops up in your mind when you think about what is love to you, or what is love for you?" I think I said that twice. And I remember that I thought about it and I was like, a miracle. And at first in my head, this was like, oh, this is so wise. But then I recognized that for me, I find love to be something so unattainable, something so distant, so miraculous. Um, so yeah, maybe you're in my boat. I'm really sensing this energy of the people who might be in this pile. They're like feeling very down. Not in this pile, in this group. Feeling very down. They maybe not believe in love, or they're like, yeah, I'll never find love. Um, we we must change our mentality because in order for us to receive love, we must be open to receiving love, and that way we can change timelines. And without us doing the work internally, we can't do that. And for me, even though that I'm this person who's like love, 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 I guess inside of me I am hurt and I feel like there is nothing I can do. It's a miracle. But it still has a good connotation behind it. Maybe I will find that miracle someday, somehow, somewhere, with someone. Now, uh, 6 piles today for each of the readings. Now, I want to point out that I have songs for Saint Valentine's and Trifon Zarezan, but I don't have any songs for Zadushnica because I don't think we need songs for that. Um, I do want to point out something else as well. There's so many disclaimers. Uh, I spoke with my deck yesterday and I asked whether I should be making it for love, and they told me off and said you're not proficient in that. So the messages which will be coming up are not exclusive to love. They are just whatever comes up. It's just that I'm doing this for all of us for whatever we need to hear. But do not expect information about love. If something does pop up, I will inform collective. Now, what I also heard is, am I going with 3 cards? Yeah, 3 cards for each pile. So this won't be long readings. I guess the disclaimer is longer than each pile. But yeah, let's go. So pile 1, immediately I can tell you that you're like, should I change? Should I reshuffle my thinking? Should I stay? Is this the right one? And you stay. So maybe you're in a position of, oh, I really want love, but I don't want love, or opposite, I don't want love, but should I want love? Or no, I don't want love. Let's keep it that way. So yeah, and let me see, is this the singles one? No, this is the relationships one. So for my singles, pile 1, I have this, I don't know why this like came up, but maybe it's important. We have Who's Laughing Now by Jessie J. And I guess like maybe you are in a relationship where someone did you wrong and you didn't like you were not about it, and later as things move through, uh like that person felt very bad, and you're like, who's laughing now? Because they laughed in the beginning, they were like, yeah, you'll never find anyone better than me, but now they're the one who's like going behind your back and chasing you, and you're like, nope, who's laughing now? But yeah, releasing the energy from the song, the message for you guys is the Chariot, moving forward, taking control. The Moon, Hecate, hello my love, and Four of Wands. I feel like the message here is very creational. I'm sensing this energy of putting your hands in the air and be like, whatever must come will come. I'm no longer in the position of refusal of whatever must happen. I will take charge when time comes. I'm just gonna go with the energy flow, with my intuition, because I want to be happy. I want to be supported. I'm feeling like blood here. So I think you fought a battle, some kind of a battle, and I think there was this song called Bleeding Love. But yeah, I feel like you're stained by the past, But now, and this is not just about love, this is about everything. um you're like, you know what, fuck that, I'm just gonna go with it. Whatever must happen is gonna happen. I am taking control of my life. I am gonna just push forward. The past is past, and the future is unknown, and the present is a gift because it's called the present is a gift because it's called the present. Amazing energy here. So live in the present. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. Just really appreciate the present and have fun with it. Have lots of fun with it. And if you don't know where you're going, that's okay. You don't need to know where you're going. You're being supported by the goddess of crossroads. She will show you the way intuitively. Yeah. Thank you, pile one. Uh pile two, I'll be joining you. Um Dear No One by Tori Kelly. I really love this song. Like, I've been listening it for years, and I do relate a lot about with this song. But yet again, the readings are not just about love; they can be about anything. So yeah, let's see. What do we need to know at the moment? By the way, I really love the back of these cards. King of Pentacles, stability, Judgment, Scorpio energy, Taurus and Scorpio, King of Wands. You've taken control. And not only because we have Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, like fixed energy here, and we have a major arcana. You're being reborn. You've been reborn. I'm hearing maybe you came back into your religion. I did that back in January for myself. So maybe you're like that as well. Let me just turn this a little bit that way. Yeah. I think you've stepped into your power. And this power is very stable. Very interesting here is that we have this masculine energy, but fire and earth. So very balanced. You are on top of what you should be doing, how you should be as a person. You know your worth. You're reborn. You've been brought back from the dead. And I feel like that's what I heard. You're no longer waiting for things to happen. You're creating things for yourself because you know your worth. You know what you deserve. You know your value. You know how magnetic you are, charismatic. You know how much you love to bring abundance to others. And overall, you're right at the precipice of ending a cycle which no longer serves you, because this is the card before the world. So yeah, pile two, thank you so much for coming around and being with me. Yeah, let me just not create chaos with my cards. Hello, pile three. Pile three has, this is the relationship one. You have Fight Song by Rachel. I don't want to say the surname because I don't remember it correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna leave each of the songs in the description, so you'll be able to see your songs there. But I saw that she just had her music back to her, and I'll be searching specifically for Rachel's version, not the previous version, so that we can support her as an artist. Now, pile 3, what do pile 3 need to know? Strength. Two of Cups. Stop fighting with love. Someone is there for you, bringing their cup to you, and you're refusing. You're refusing to tame your beasts. There is a contract here. You can't escape that. And I feel like this is not just an exclusive thing. I feel like this is what you do. You're always, I'm hearing this, I find love and I say no because it's gonna hurt me. And then you lose that and you blame it on other people because you haven't tamed your beast. Or maybe because we have the strength here, ego. Maybe you create love for yourself. You ask for love and it comes and then you fight it. And you must stop with that. We have the fight song. You must create an explosion. I might have only one match, but I can make an explosion. Which I feel like this is the energy of I might have like this little faith in love left, but that's enough to create an explosion. Thank you, Poetry. I hope that whatever love you find is something which you can keep. Pile 4. Okay, I'm starting with the cards before the song, which is interesting. So, you like to do things different, don't you? Oh, you're the interesting pile, aren't you? I have In the Shadows by Rasmus, I think it was. And I have a specific message for you guys. When I was listening to that song, I saw Anhur, which is an Egyptian god. And he's very masculine, territorial, defending sacred lands energy. So I would definitely recommend you don't need to worship him, but I would definitely ask you to connect with the knowledge behind who he is. Cats, he is a lion god. So yes, just so you know that he's present in your energy, you're really taking control and you're being defended by a very masculine energy around you. So yeah, what is this? Prince of Swords, Gemini energy. No, Aquarius. The Devil. Obligation, I heard. Eight of Cups. This is so weird. I'm hearing a message of I've just learned that I don't need to be stuck. I can just move on. I can just move forward with my life. And because we have this song of the In the Shadows, I think the host, like, I'm not sure how the song can relate, but that's how I'm resonating with it. Something with you where you felt like you are obliged to do something. You're stuck forever. And you are just moving forward from that energy very fast into this Eight of Cups, where you understand that, yeah, you've had these emotions, you've had these things which fulfill you, but not enough. And I love how, if you just look at the card, the she's leaving all these cups, and she's divinely guided by this angel-like presence here, which is creating a dimension. So you might be like feeling, oh, I've been stuck. I can never do anything else. And now you're like, well, no, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to be stuck anymore. Or maybe I heard, I'm just gonna go for it and get stuck because I've been obsessed and I need to leave this energy behind. I need to move forward. So yeah. So being in the shadows, you don't need to be in the shadows. I heard say what you mean, do what you say. I don't know the phrase, but yeah. Bio 5, hello. Oh, you got 4 cards. Aren't you lucky ones? Living My Best Life by Jessie J. I love this song. Maybe you're a very, very happy single. But of course, this is, again, not a love reading. Princess of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You might have a new job, a new opportunity. Princess of Swords, Gemini. You're studying. You're experiencing a whole new reality. You're juggling. I feel like you're studying and you're working and you're trying to balance out that energy. Oh, gifted. Pandora's box. It's like the whole world opened up to you. Like maybe some kind of new opportunities came up for you. And now you're like, I need to do this and that and this. And I'm so new at everything. And I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. So you're like, I don't have time for love. I don't have time for that as well. But no buts. This is amazing energy. You're all gifted. And even if even love comes, you can do that as well. I want you to know that, because Pandora's box has been opened. Secrets have been like allowed. You know so much more. A whole new reality has opened up for you, which I know that you're new at it. I know that it must take lots of your energy, but you can definitely do that. Just so you know, you are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Pancakes. Maybe you like pancakes. Thank you, Pile 5. Now, Pile 6. Woo! Not Your Barbie Girl by Ava Max, I think it was. So you're like, I am not something which you can just control. And this can be many things. This is just not love. This can be many, many things. 2 and 3. Let's see what it is about. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, insomnia. You've been stressed out. 6 of Cups. About the past. Children. 5 of Pentacles. And how you manage with money. I feel like it. I want one more card. You'll be my special ones. One last card, which will define the whole reading for Pile 6. 10 of Wands. You have lots of things you must do, and I feel like the past is the past, or children, or I'm sorry, I'm having a few messages coming up. So get out of your head, start meditating, go to therapy if you can afford it. If not, you can contact me. I won't be taking any money from you. Uh, I'm not a therapist. I'm a tarot reader. So use your discernment. I can help with spirituality, not psychology. Um, the past can't hold you back. And you're feeling left out, but look how these people are like in the discomfort, and there is this like amazing pentacles here and the spiritual safe haven. You're not connected to your spirituality. You're just stuck in I'm seeing a phoenix like figure trying to be reborn, trying to rise from the ashes. And I'm really sensing the energy of not having monetary abundance. And we had, what was this? The Ten of Wands. You're trying to do everything by yourself. Maybe you're trying to have money, look after kids, look after your mental health, trying to sleep, trying to be emotionally stable. And it's just so much. And I think that you should really seek help. Family members, therapy, relaxing more, meditations, connecting to God. I would highly recommend, and I don't mean Christianity, connect to Jesus. Connect to Jesus because He can allow you to find sacred spaces for you. And when you try to control your life, the divine can't help you. They can't help you because you're trying to control things. But the moment you release control, Ten of Wands, and you say, God, I give myself to you. I'm just your vessel. Do whatever you want with me. I can't do this anymore by myself. Things change very fast. But you must believe that Spirit is there to help you. And of course, if you don't want to work with Jesus, you can work with Spirit, energy, quantum fields, gods and goddesses. Be careful what kind of arts you dabble in and what kind of magic you work with, because you might be ignorant when it comes to those things. So yeah, this is your reading, pile 6. I'm here for you, not just as a reader, but as a human. I don't need to give you readings if you don't want to. I'm here to hear you out, be someone who you can just speak to, communicate with if you don't have that. And I'll support you in whatever way you want. And I have this last thing which I want to say because it came to my mind. I saw this video of like two animated characters speaking, and one of them is feeling low, and the other one was saying, "I'll give you three options. One of them is you can spend time with me and we can talk about it. The second option is I can give you space, and the third option is I don't remember, but there was a third option. So just so you know, I'm a mutable Virgo, so I'll give you many options if you need support. You don't need to give me anything in return, except looking after yourself, looking after yourself and loving yourself. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. If someone was very eager to be on all the piles, thank you so much. And I wish you a very happy Trifon Zarezan and be careful with alcohol. Bye.